Hi, my name is Frank Valentic and welcome to our Advantage Property Fortnightly video market update. It's been a busy time in the real estate market as the volume of auctions has increased substantially, and there's been a lot of Super Saturdays with over 1,000 plus auctions every weekend, totaling about 16 Super Saturdays already for this year. There was some big numbers coming through, and there was 1,680 auctions on the 26th of October, which is the biggest auction weekend Melbourne's ever had, and a total of 4,600 auctions, which was a record for October. The Melbourne market continues to get some really strong record results, and we saw that on the weekend, and record results were achieved in Elwood, where a house sold in Dickens Street for $6.5 million. That was a massive result. It was $2.2 million above the highest previous sale in Elwood in Normandy Road, $4.35 million last year, which shows the strength of the marketplace there. There was another record result in Darling Street, Hughesdale. A house sold, 3 bedrooms, single level house for $1,521,000, which set a new record for the area as well. The Melbourne rental vacancy rate has continued to be pretty steady. It's around 3%, which means there's a relatively balanced market between tenants and rental properties. We've found that the market has picked up slightly, even though the city and CBD surrounds apartment market, the vacancy rate's 4.2%, but across the board we've noticed a bit of a pickup. A property of ours in Pine Avenue in Elwood had 12 applications recently and offers of over $30 above the asking price, which is the first time we've seen that, which is a good sign for landlords moving forward. The new block continues to progress pretty well with the renovations. They're already nearly at the halfway stage, we're here, and they're progressing well to almost be completed in January, February next year for the next season. And it's interesting, rumour has it that Darren and Dee Jolly will be on as contestants again for the new series. So it'll be interesting to see whether they're able to get a successful result this time around. My hotspot tip for the month is the suburb of Mitcham, which is about 20 kilometres east out of Melbourne CBD, and benefiting from the ripple effect of buyers being priced out of more expensive inner suburbs. So as they move from Camberwell through to middle suburbs such as Box Hill and Blackburn, and into an area like Mitcham, which is experiencing some solid growth and providing some good value for money opportunities. We just purchased a group of townhouses there for $370,000, and the key there is to buy well under the median price in your suburb, and we purchased them well below Mitcham's median price of $579,000. So for more information about that current block opportunity and another one in Glen Iris and our future opportunities, please visit our website for further information. The Chinese buyer influence is definitely being seen in the marketplace in Melbourne. We saw it on the block in the first 3 auctions where a young couple were bidding for their family, and they definitely influenced the results of those first 3 auctions. And we also saw it this week. There was a block of 6 one-bedroom apartments in Park Street, South Yarra, and they sold for a very big price of $4.4 million, or $732,000 each, which must have again set a new record for a one-bedroom apartment in South Yarra. They're only renting for $255 a week, so only returning about 1.5%. And then we saw another Chinese buyer unfortunately beat us and 5 other buyers at a shop in Railway Parade in Williamstown, and that sold after the Chinese buyer started at $790,000 for $1,360,000, and there were another 5 bidders there, and again a very low return. They were returning $40,000 a year, which is around a 2% return. So we're seeing that they're definitely out in force. 1 in 4 buyers now in Melbourne that are investors are said to be Chinese buyers, and 1 in 6 in Sydney. And both of these buyers paid over $400,000 above the reserve price. It's really important for buyers to get professional advice, and we had a situation recently where we had a client who sold a one-bedroom apartment in Tivoli Road, which they purchased without advice about 5 years ago for $399,000, and they just resold that property for $310,000 5 years later. Unfortunately bought the wrong property and paid the wrong price at the time. A tale of another client, they purchased the property through us around the same time in Grosvenor Street, Balaclava, for $337,000, and we just had that property sold for $515,000. So it really does pay to get professional advice when you're spending hundreds of thousands of dollars buying investment properties. Thanks for listening to our fortnightly video update. Until next time, happy investing.